NBA players boycott the games because of the Jacob Blake shooting. So I'm gonna do this video live. I'm doing it off my phone. It's a different kind of video. I'm on a go right now, so this video is live and I'm gonna see how it goes. But anyways, like this video, make sure you subscribe because I'm dropping multiple videos per day. But I just want to talk a little bit about what this means. This is huge because honestly, you know, it really started to feel like people really didn't care. You know what I mean? Like the things that I started reading on the internet about the stuff people were saying, and it started feeling kind of like we were alone when it came to these issues of, you know, police brutality and stuff like that. So part of it is like, it makes you feel like you don't want to talk about it, because I see a lot of my friends, you know, talk about these issues, and, you know, when I read through their stuff, it's like a lot of support. But anytime I talk about these issues, people almost make it seem as if it's all in my head, or I'm wrong and stuff like that. So to see LeBron James go on Twitter and say he's tired of this and say that he's walking out and not continuing to play until there's justice is huge, because these guys are at the top tier of the NBA, and not only the NBA but also baseball. What other sport? There was like multiple different sports canceling their games until, you know, there was justice for Jacob Blake. So like, I just think this is amazing to see that all these ball players, and you had some ball players breaking down crying, literally saying that they're just tired of, you know, they just want to be looked at as a coach. They don't always want to be looked at for their color. You know what I mean? They want to, yeah, the NHL, yeah, MLS, thank you. You know, there was a guy who broke down and was like, I wish I could have reacted to the video, but like I said, I'm going off my phone. He said he started crying and said he just wanted to be seen as a coach. And, you know, people, you know, blame me for being political, and then they come at me for this stuff. But all I'm trying to say is for me, is for my life, right? I would love to just be looked at as a person, not, you know, when I go into the Michael store, prejudged and all that for my skin color, or, you know, when I get pulled over in the suburbs to not be asked all these questions, and do I have a search warrant? Like, you know, the cop that did it to me don't know who I am. He don't know that I'm a guy with over 1 million followers online. You know, like some of these incidents, like, it's just not fair. And I feel like we need to be given the benefit of the doubt. Like, it's not fair for, you know, something to happen and it to be taken out on us. So that's why I'm glad that people like LeBron James and people like all these other athletes started doing this stuff. You know what I mean? I'm glad all these artists started to artists and athletes started to do this, to basically set a good example and to also stand, because LeBron James, think about it. When LeBron James get pulled over, he probably not dealing with no discrimination. I mean, if you got somebody who just plain don't like him, then yeah. But mostly they go places with an entourage, they're rich, they're wealthy. So for them, you know, they don't always deal with the same exact things. I mean, they deal with racism in their own ways, and, you know, they're looked at as just athletes and ball players and not husbands, fathers, and as people, you know. So the fact that they chose to speak up was huge. You know what I mean? I commend LeBron. I commend also even the white allies who spoke up. I commend them, because when they speak up, that's when change happens. Because usually what happens when I make these kind of videos, people say I'm just playing a victim. They say all these different things. But when a white person do it, it's different. It's an ally, because they can't say that person's just playing a victim because they're speaking up. So, you know, you got hockey, you got, you know, basketball. You got LeBron that literally was like, you know what? You even had a sports commentator step out and say, I need to go join my brothers and walk out of here. I can't finish this commentation. I got to get out of here. Like, that was amazing. You know what I mean? So I want to see what happens next. There's a lot of people who are just saying, listen, man, like, I just don't care about what y'all have to say. I'm tired of black people talking. I don't want y'all saying anything. Just shut up and live y'all life and let whatever happen to you happen to you. Just get over it. Like, all your feelings, we don't care, right? So there's been a lot of those kind of people coming on my stuff, right? So it's cool to see that this movement is getting bigger and bigger. And like I always say, it's everybody versus racism, not black people versus white people, not black people versus cops. There's not about to be a civil war. It's everybody versus racism. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel. I feel like that's when things are going to change, when everybody comes together and keep fighting. Thank you to all the athletes standing up, because once dollars start to get affected, that's when change happens. You know what I mean? People are upset and not wanting to watch the NBA and all that kind of stuff. But it is what it is, man. We're more than just entertainers, athletes, and criminals, or whatever people want to say. So I'm glad that people are taking a stance. Thank y'all for watching this video. Make sure y'all subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I got a new song called Pressure coming out September 4th. Once we get 10,000 pre-saves, then I'm gonna release it, so y'all can click the description in my bio to do that. Thank you.